Hey, good morning. This is just a quick video before I run out the door and go to school. But I wanted to come and I just wanted to share a little bit of value with you. Like I've mentioned on a lot of videos, I keep getting questions about, why is it that I spend so much time focusing on mindsets with my team, with people that I come into contact with. Why do I think it is so important? And you know what? I don't know, maybe when you were growing up, you might have heard your mom, your grandma, whoever tell you that like your attitude is infectious. Or you probably just heard somebody say that your attitude is infectious. You know what? It is so true. And it's not only infectious to other people, but it's also infectious into your work, into what you're doing. So if you are approaching something negatively, if you are not approaching something, in a positive light, then you're not going to get anything positive out of it. And it's I don't want to. It's not really a saying, but I've heard it said a lot. Like you don't cook angry because your food's not going to taste good. And while we're not talking about food right now, it's the same principle. You don't want to put negativity into your business. You don't want to put negativity into your life. Because if all you're doing is putting negativity in, then the only thing you can get coming out is negativity. You see what I'm saying? So, that's why I approach everything positively. Um, I haven't told my story yet, and I will one day. But, I've been through a lot. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. And I'm not going to be the one to sit here and tell you, oh, I was singing and jumping and happy while I was going through my trials. Because, sometimes I really want to know, like, why was this happening to me? What's going on? But early on, and when all those things started happening to me, early on, I realized, what? Everything happens for a reason. And, the bigger the trial, the bigger the victory, the bigger the reward. So, yes, I was upset. Yes, it got me down. But thankfully, early on in my struggles and my problems, I realized, what? Don't focus on the negatives. Just focus on what you can learn from this. Focus on where you can go with this. Focus on how you can build from this. So I'm not telling you that you have to be, woo, happy and, I'm not saying that you have to be happy through, your worst times. But I'm saying, like, learn from your lessons. Don't let your problems get you down. You know, um, Focus on how you can build up, how you can move forward. And like a lot of people, they want to give up so quickly. Some people join a business on Tuesday and Wednesday or Thursday, they're like, you know what? I'm not making any money. It's time for me to quit. I'm done. And that's the same thing with anything in life. Basically, if you have somewhere you want to go, if there's something you want to do with your life, if you have a dream that you want to go after, then listen, it's going to take some failures to get there. And just this morning I was talking to someone and I was telling them about the famous people in the world. A lot of us see famous people and we're like, oh, they were so lucky, they were so smart, look at all the good things they did. But if you focus on these famous people, they have some things in common. They weren't always famous, and they didn't just wake up one morning and poof, they had a break, this huge break or something. No, it wasn't just luck that got them where they were. And a lot of people think that they think that they were just lucky, they were just whatever. But that's not the case. If you focus and you look at these people who are now famous, you will realize that they have one main thing in common. They did not give up. They did not let failure stop them from pursuing what they were going after. Most of these famous people encountered so much failure that the average person would have just been like, you know what, I am done. I can't take this anymore. But they kept on pushing because they had a goal in their mind. They had a goal in their mind. And they said, you know what, no matter what, I am going to make it. And this morning, my, I guess, quote for today was, a goal is a dream with a deadline. And you know what? You might not be religious. I'm religious. But if you know of Joseph, he was a dreamer. And look where that got him. Joseph was a dreamer, and he, you know, he became the second ruler in all of Egypt. He came from a slave to a ruler. So you see, he went through a lot before he got to where he was supposed to be. So I just want you to just remember that a goal is a dream. Sorry, a goal is a dream with a deadline. So just, keep that in your mind all day. Let it play over in your mind. Just look, a lot of people say, you dream too much. No, dreaming is good, because when you can dream, when you can see yourself where you want to be, when you can see yourself at a point that, that's your successful point, that's the point that you are aiming to get at, then you know what? You have made it. Dreams are great. So keep dreaming. Dream big. Set deadlines. And don't let your failures stop you, because the failure of today means that there's a huge success tomorrow. And just because you're feeling, just keep pushing, because you know what? That one failure might be the only failure left before you reach your success. And most famous people, most of the people who are known to be successful, they said, you know what? I only got that success because I pushed through one more time. They said when it just looked like they were never going to make it. And you know what? They pushed and they pushed. And that last time that they pushed was the time that paid off. So don't give up. Keep dreaming. Have big dreams. Set deadlines. And let's just keep pushing. So that's my motivation for today. I hope that, it was helpful to you. Subscribe to the channel if you want to keep getting these kind of videos, these kind of pick-me-ups. And check out my description box. And thank you so much for watching. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.